Miracle Boy Boxing. I am your host, Hosting Cruz, and ladies and gentlemen, the boogeyman has done it again. Subriel Matias right here, guys. Wow, the 140-pound IBF junior welterweight champion. He has called out another big name because no one wants to call him out, right? So someone's gonna do the calling out, and that is Matias. Matias called out Tank a couple months back. I put up that video, got a lot of attention. I'm sure besides my video, it's gotten a lot of attention everywhere else. So Matias has also called out Devin Haney, the undisputed lightweight champion of the world. Of course, Haney is not a 140 pounder, but I'm sure he can definitely make 140 sometime in the future, right? And Matias called him out. Matias called him out, saying he has no heart. He doesn't have the cojones to step in the ring with him. Same thing he did with Tank. You know, he called out Tank, said this and that. And Matias is what you call a high risk, low reward type of fight. Yes, he is the IBF champion, but he doesn't have that star power. He doesn't have that Tank star power. He doesn't have the Ryan Garcia, the Terrence Crawford, Errol Spence, Canelo, that star power. So losing to a guy like Matias, even though he's a champion. You know, you put someone in there like Haney, losing to someone like Matias, who is no joke, right? Who's no joke, but is not a top fighter when it comes to name-wise, elite. But I've said it before, and I'll say it again. Matias is no joke for anyone. I don't care if you're Devin Haney. I don't care if you're Tank. I don't care who you are. You step in the ring with Matias, you're gonna be in for a fight. You're gonna be in for the fight of your life. And like I said, no one is calling out Subriel Matias. So Matias has to go and call out everyone else because no one wants to call him out. And I feel Matias, based on what he's accomplished, yes, he doesn't have a Tank, an elite fighter on his resume, but he has solid fighters. Pretty solid fighters who are no joke, who can fight. Petros Ananian can fight. Jukembayev can fight. Henemius Ponce can fight. And likely his next opponent, Shugashung Edegashev, can fight. These guys are not elite fighters. They're not pay-per-view guys, but they can fight. And Matias, besides, Edegashev, who will likely be his next opponent, everyone else that Matias has fought, Matias have destroyed them, stopped them, made them quit, took their zeros. Yeah. Devin Haney now obviously will be the biggest opponent on Matias' resume if that fight was to take place. But Devin Haney, he's accomplished, undisputed at lightweight. Impressive. He can box. He got skills. But in my last video with Matias, I said it. 4 things you need to have to fight Matias, to be able to be successful, to have a chance to be successful with Matias. You need to have a chin. You need to have conditioning. You need to have punching power. All right? And you need to have, what was the other one? Chin, punching power, stamina, and conditioning. You need to know how to box, you need to know how to punch, you need to have a chin, and you gotta have heart. You gotta have heart. And Matias said Haney doesn't have heart. Haney's a world-class fighter. I'll give him that. I'm sure. I doubt he's ducking. Matias. I doubt he's ducking. I doubt he ducked the challenge, but someone like Haney's all about the money. Matias doesn't bring money for him. You know, Matias does not bring $1 million in. Doesn't bring money for him right now. So I can understand that. Of course, it will do so much for Matias beating Devin Haney. Oh God. Oh God, that would be a huge win for Matias. You know, Matias has already proven that he's no joke. So beating someone like Devin Haney, even though Haney will be coming up to 140 if the fight was to happen, is big. Yeah, man, it's an interesting fight. But like I said, you know, you need to have the boxes checked off to have Matias, to fight Matias, to have any success with Matias. You gotta know how to box, you gotta know how to punch, you gotta have a chin, and you need to have conditioning. So those are the 4 things. You gotta know how to box, you gotta have a chin, you gotta know how to punch, and you have to have conditioning. If you don't have any of the 4, box, power, chin, conditioning, if you're missing 1 out of the 4, things are already not looking good for you. And Haney, he doesn't have punching power. I mean, enough to knock out Matias. And his chin is questionable. Lomachenko tapped him a few times in the chin, and he kind of buckled a little bit and backed up, and got a little shaky. So imagine someone like Matias hitting that chin, and that pressure will be there. So I can see why Matias called out Haney, because I can see Matias likely sees some holes that he can take advantage of with Haney. In my opinion, it's a winnable fight, honestly. Haney's going to have to deal with that pressure, that punching power, that awkwardness, that durability that Matias has. And it's going to be hell. It's going to be hell. I just don't see Haney beating Matias. Regardless of what he's accomplished at 135. If he comes up to 145 Matias, I can't see Matias losing to Haney. He stops Haney. His dad is going to get concerned, like many other opponents from Matias, like the rest, like all of his opponents. His dad is going to get concerned, the doctors are going to get concerned, and they're going to stop the fight. Because it's going to come to a point where Haney's going to, he can't back Matias off with his punch because he doesn't have pop. He's not going to be able to, I don't think he's going to be able to handle the pressure. And that chin is going to get clipped. So we're going to see. We'll see if that fight happens. But Matias did call out Devin Haney, saying that let's get it on. Let's get in the ring. You have no heart. Straight up. Matias, no one calls him out. So he calls them out. The boogeyman at 140. Subriel Matias, 19-1, 19 knockouts. The one already avenged by stoppage. Miracle Boy Boxing. I am your host, Jose Cruz. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.